Bada Rock 98.7, Day 2 Lollapalooza, hanging out in the media tent, and I'm being joined by Alex and Zach of the So So Glos. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
How you guys doing today?
We're great, and happy to be here Day 2. Now, you guys really kicked off the Lakeshore stage yesterday.
That's right.
And we heard your performance, didn't get over to see it because we were busy doing some stuff, but we heard the entire performance, and it was great.
Oh, thank you, man.
How was the crowd?
Kids going nuts. Mosh pits. They put them on early, so the rest of Lollapalooza is tame, mild-mannered.
Yeah.
Right.
They want to get the punk rock out of the way because it's still a threat to society.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Punk rock bands play early because God forbid if there were 200,000 people out there trying to mosh. When
Then we'll have like a Woodstock 99 on our hands.
They accuse you of being Fred Durst.
Well, that hasn't happened yet.
Not quite
Thank
yet.
God.
But was the crowd great for you guys yesterday?
Yeah.
They were
Very cool,
They were
man.
chanting, So So Glos, So So Glos, because they were going to hold us up. They had a rain scare.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
they weren't letting us come on. So we were standing there, and the whole crowd was ready to go, you know? Yeah.
Well, you guys are from Brooklyn, but you've done some touring. Have you toured Chicago before?
Yeah, we've toured here a bunch. We used to come through and play DIY venues a couple of years ago, Glass House, and all these spots. So we've seen all different spots of the city, and
We've also played Wilmington, which is where you guys are from, right?
Right, yeah.
We played
Yeah,
at
We
the
Fest.
Soapbox
The Soapbox.
some years back.
Yeah, rest in peace. The Soapbox is no longer around, unfortunately. Yeah. Over the last year they closed down, but we have a really new venue called Ziggy's by the Sea, which is a cool place. So
maybe we could get out there sometime.
we'd love to have you in. Absolutely. We've been playing Distown on Modern Rock Underground, our new music show, every Sunday night. So
Thank you.
There's definitely a familiar vibe with the So So Glos there.
Fuck yeah.
Now you guys run a venue also, right?
That's right.
Tell me
Shake
a little
Stadium.
about that.
All ages venue, and we don't run it. We help
Right.
out. It's a family thing.
Right.
A lot of people involved, community space, but it's just a good place. It's an all ages venue where people can come and do their thing and express themselves, and punk rock lives on.
Right.
Without the fear of, like, the big bad bouncer or
Right.
whatever getting in your face. You know what I
Right,
mean?
you're trying to dance or mosh or have a good time, and you don't have to worry about some
That's right.
jock from high school
was
trying
actu-
to beat somebody up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally. And the House of Blues in
Where's
Boston.
Oh, Boston?
I jumped into the crowd and I actually bouncer grabbed me and smashed me into the side, broke one of my ribs. So
Oh,
it's
that's awful when that happens.
yeah, it's because of that barricade. Shouldn't put up that barricade.
Let me ask you guys real quick, because I know Brooklyn is like the hipster capital of the world, and like if you're not indie, like that's the cool thing. What's the punk scene like in Brooklyn?
It's coming.
I don't
it's
know.
Coming. I mean, we've around Shea, the community around Shea Stadium, the venue has been really like sort of an incubator.
Right.
We've been playing there for as long as we can remember, and it's cool to see these young kids, 16, 17, starting bands and getting shows at Shea as like their first spot. So
Yeah.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, punk rock as a genre is different,
Right.
historically. But I think, in New York, in most places nowadays, music, subculture music is all just a hodgepodge of all different styles anyway.
Yeah,
It's not about wearing a leather jacket or having a mohawk. It's just about anything goes. And I think that's the most punk rock. Like some pop music can mix with some fuzzed out stuff or some I don't know. There's a million labels you can throw on music, but I think it's just about like-minded people with those ethics playing whatever kind of music they feel is necessary. It's not necessarily 4 bar chords and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
But it's changed. It's evolved. Punk rock grows.
Absolutely. Well, you guys are right up the street from pretty much where American punk rock was founded there.
Yeah.
Queens, the boys from the Ramones and
Right.
stuff. So,
But even that stuff was like, you had Television, you had Blondie, you had
Right.
Richard Hell, all these kind of
Talking Heads.
borderline art rock stuff that was
Right.
coming and called punk rock. So
Right.
it's really never meant anything other than a feeling.
Right, and then there's the West
Yeah.
Coast punk rock. There's the
Yeah.
Bad Religion and the
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Yeah,
and,
Pennywise,
that's good
No
stuff
Effects.
too.
Yeah.
No Effects, exactly. So, guys, you're carrying the torch for punk rock. So
Hope we don't burn down the house.
No, don't burn down
Maybe
the
we
house. We don't want that situation. But you gonna get to see any bands today?
We're gonna see
Nas.
Yeah.
Nas.
Hopefully,
We're psyched on
we
Nas.
can't see Outkast because we're playing at the House of Blues tonight
okay.
at the same time. but
ready to see Nas. We saw Eminem yesterday.
Eminem, lots of hip hop.
Yeah, I saw Eminem a couple years ago, and it was great. It's just I'd rather see Eminem like in more of a theater setting. You know, like this is so big. I mean, I heard Rihanna came out. You know,
and all the girls got on the shoulders, and you couldn't see anymore.
Right. It's not so punk rock.
Nas is good.
Eminem's
Nas is gonna be sick because I think it's the 20th anniversary of Illmatic.
Yep.
One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
I mean, he's a lyrical genius. You know what I mean?
Is.
So even for people that don't listen to hip hop, you got to kind of respect Nas. You know,
it was written.
Absolutely.
Leave it to Queens, man. The Ramones, Nas.
That's right. You guys, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. And like I said, This Town is sounding great on our new music show. And it's called Modern Rock Underground Sunday Nights, and we appreciate you coming by. You got to come back to Wilmington, even though the Soapbox isn't there. We'll do some punk shows there.
Yeah, we'll be back there.
All right, so 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 Glos live day 2, Lollapalooza. It's Modern Rock 98.7.